Hi friends, how are you? I hope you've had a nice time. So friends, let's begin with the channeling. What is being shown to me friends is that many of you are at a point where union was expected in your journey around this time of 6 months before or whatever is the case, but it hasn't come yet. What is being shown to me is there is a vicious cycle going on of detachment and union, which means that unless one is complete, the other will not show up. Now, this is for your personal cases. It is a general channeling, a general energy, but for your personal specific cases, it is being shown to me that you have tried to focus on your own life. You have tried to go by the principles that were being guided or shown to you by various people, but it hasn't been fully effective, meaning your detachment has not been fully effective, because for something to manifest you first need to be in a detached energy for that thing to come true in the physical reality, be it anything, and union is included in that anything. Now, why this is happening and what is the hidden secret behind it? At this point, people who are expecting union or were about to get into union, or people who are going to get into union in the future, one most important thing which is lacking is that you are yet to fully move on. You have moved on bit by bit, whatever you have done, but the progress is not full. That is what you fail to realize. What will happen in the coming 2 to 3 months? You will fully move on. Fully moving on from a twin flame, from a twin masculine, is almost seemingly next to impossible for you right now because of the sheer amount of attachment, the good attachment that you have with him or her. Meaning that the love is so intense and strong that even when you feel that you have fully moved on, you're not going to think about him or any such factor. It again comes back within days. Within 4 to 5 days you again start dreaming about him or getting signs about him, or that is the spirit's message that the journey is still alive, active. But that does not mean that you have to withdraw your moving on. Your moving on is required, and the moving on has to be as harsh as it was with some other previous breakup or something that you have had with another guy or another person while you were in those phases of your life. It has to be that harsh and that truthful for your own energy to believe it. So I see that these moving ons, these specific moving ons, will not be with another person. Another person will not be involved in these moving ons. These moving ons, now let me explain. Moving on requires some other distraction. Unless there is severe heartbreak or there is severe distraction, you will not fully move on. Now, in this scenario, there cannot be another person because the original person or the twin masculine holds very strong connection with you. So, you cannot replace it with another person per se. So, what you can do is distraction. The other choice left is distraction. Basically, you do not have a choice unless you want to be with a soulmate. The other choice, which is distraction, now I don't see a man, masculine or feminine, replacing your twin, whether he's a masculine or a feminine. But what I see is there's going to be another strong distraction which will help you to fully move on. Now, this distraction will be either in some form of education, some form of career, some form of job, or some form of movement to reconsolidate your life in another city or another country. Or if you were planning to go to another country and you were not going because your twin was in a specific country, then you will need to make those moves now. Any kind of education, career, any kind of thing which was pending and you were not doing it because you were totally focusing on your love relationship and totally focusing on your twin, which was a good thing at that time. Now, for your twin journey, what is required is that you forget the twin journey. You see the paradox here. And you will only forget the twin or forget him for a considerable 1, 2, 3 months of time, until which the manifestation gets ready to come into the physical reality, can only happen when you truly, in your own energy, also forget that you are a twin flame. And you also forget the masculine or the feminine twin. Like the disconnection can even happen for maybe 3 or 4 days. Like, the switch, the electric switch, when you put it on, the connection is established and you get the electric current. But when you put it off, the connection is separated and it is disconnected. So the disconnection has not happened in your energy. You've been trying and trying from years, months, days, but still one full day passes and then still the memory is there of your twin and your energy. The memory is there when, and dreams also come when the disconnection hasn't happened yet. So fully disconnect. Very difficult process, but has to happen, which is what is being shown to me. Another thing which I said, the disconnection or detachment is moving as a vicious cycle with the union. So detachment happens, the union, you get a dream or something, that you're together, or you see him in the dream, or you see her in the dream. So that means that for that day detachment was there and you saw the union or you saw his dream. Now in these dreams you will be together. Like you might not be together as a couple, but you will see him, or you even will see yourself together as a couple, in some scenario, some form. So that means that day detachment was there, or for 3, 4, 5 days detachment was there, you saw him in a dream. So detachment moving with union, again round and round. Then again for 3, 4 days detachment will be there, you'll see some dream. Now these cycles will keep repeating, 10 to 15 to 20 cycles, till you will totally get engrossed in some new job, some new venture, some new education, or you will move closer to some other girlfriend of yours, if you are a female, and that is when you will, maybe for few days you will totally forget in your psyche. Now try to understand this. You are doing many healings or whatever and whatever, but you are not totally forgetting it. You're not totally putting the switch off. Even when the switch is off for 3, 4 days, it is actively off. You know that you don't want to think about your twin, and hence you are not thinking about the twin. It is not that he has left your system. He has to leave your system for permanent union to come. And that is why I'm saying it is very difficult. It will take many cycles, many patterns for you to actually reach that point. When your own body, when your own mind will forget that you have forgotten. You see, when your own mind and your own body will forget that you have forgotten him, that is when it is being shown to me. In the next 6 to 7 months, I'm seeing that you will be able to accomplish this task. Friends, for all of you who have personal stuff with me, personal healings, readings, inner work lists, they are being done. Please be patient. This is for all of you who have yet to receive. All of you. All of you have to be patient. We do not answer single queries. So if you know that you are in the pending list, be patient and sit back. You will get what you have asked for. Thank you so much, my friends. My love is always with you. Till next time, bye-bye.